Hello everyone. Welcome to the world of guidance, GrabGuidance. In this video, I'll be sharing the brief about GrabGuidance and how a user can actually use the whole product. So let's begin guys. So when you log on to www.grabguidance.com, you will find this homepage. Here this homepage specifically shares the philosophy of GrabGuidance, that we are here as a marketplace, you know, for experts and learners, for providing the live one-on-one session on two things. One, the academic guidance, and another is the career guidance. So if anyone wants some more information about Grab Guidance, they can definitely scroll it down and read through some more information and the USPs that Grab Guidance has. So Grab Guidance is really focusing on even providing a quick guidance through a small session. So you'll find an option of booking a 20-minute session, right? We are providing a comprehensive solution for online learning. Why we say that is just because on the same platform, you can find an expert, you can book a session with him or her, and then even can consume the online session, the class with him or her on the very same portal itself on the Grab Guidance. And the backbone being our experts, you will find experienced and qualified ones of your own choice here. Further, if you scroll it down, you will find all the academic and the career areas where you can find assistance on this portal. And further down, you will find how this the complete portal works. Like I mentioned, you can search an expert here basis your class and the interest area. You can book a session with them, with the expert of your own choice, and depending upon the availability of that expert, and enjoy a complete live one-to-one meeting with them for solving out a doubt or a concept, or even for a complete covering of a subject. And further down you will find some good words shared by our students, and further down you will find that we are very well open to have great minds joining us. So we are wanting people who are good in their domain to become GG expert partners. And further down, there are so many things, but I'll just focus on one more part, which is the knowledge center. So if you click on this, this will provide ample of informations, some really great videos, the GG online class that we had, some good, written article support which can really help you in your academic and career guidance. So you can always go through with them, and they are absolutely free. But right now, let me just go back to the home page and show you how to book a session. So on the header, you will find these four major parts, right? So being a user can be a student or his or her parents. So they are user, they will use this user account. Any expert who want to render their services will use this expert account. And some more information for experts, they can find it on this expert page. And any school and colleges looking for some some subscriptions for their students, or some modules to be covered, all online sessions to be covered, they can look for more information on this page. So we do have packages for schools and colleges. So right now I am a user, so I'll click on user account. I'll find this user login details to enter in, but this is for the ones who have already registered. If in case I am a new person coming for the first time, I have to sign up by providing my name, email address, and the phone number. But right now I'm just using the existing account. So I already have a user account. So I am just putting the details. And oh, I'm sorry. And this is my number. And then I will be receiving an OTP. So we have kept this way just because it's very difficult to remember password, and this is more secured way because you will only receive the OTP and you will only be able to log in that ways, right? So I just put in the correct OTP then, And now you can see I am logged in. I can have a dashboard option. I will have an edit profile option and logging out option. But let me just go ahead and book a session for myself. So if you click on this drop down menu of class, you will find all the classes and the courses that we are covering as of now. And we have plans to expand it also in near future. But right now we are covering for 8th standard onwards for the school students, and for undergrads and postgrad, you will find all the major management and commerce courses, right? You can have a look at it. So let me take a couple of use cases here for a better understanding. Suppose I'm a 10th class student. I just have, say, for a day after tomorrow test, I have just two questions of maths to be discussed. That's also possible here, right? So I'll just put 10th class maths and click on the search button, and I'll find all the people who can guide me on this area, right? So this is an academic support, a short-term academic support I'm looking for. Let me take another example. Suppose I'm a BBA student and looking something in the area of financial accounting, for example, right? And I want someone to cover the whole curriculum, for example. So probably I'm looking for 3 months engagement on an alternative basis, so I can do that, and I'll find some good resources who are CAs and doctorates in the area of finance who can really teach me about financial accounting, right? And there can be a use case where I'm, needing some career guidance. So as of now, these two examples that I've already taken are regarding the academic guidance. So suppose I am a MBA student and looking, probably I have a, some internship or some job placement interview, and I want some industry guy to, prepare me for the interview. So I can do that by putting interview preparation, and I'll find the people who are industry guys, business coaches, and all those people who can give me that guidance, right? So suppose, I find this expert to be good enough, right? So I can just click on his profile, get into knowing some more details as to what the experience he or she has. He's been the ex vice president, deputy general manager, and all those things. The education qualification, everything will be here, what kind of an expertise he or she has. And then when I'm satisfied, I can just see here on the right side all the available options. So there is a 20 minutes session booking option wherein I can have a couple of queries being discussed, 40 minutes option, 3 to 4 queries being discussed, 60 minutes option where I can have a whole concept or some major, more queries being discussed on 60 minutes, right? But if in case I want to have a regular engagement for that matter on a weekly basis, for example, right? So I can even click on book multiple session, choose a time frame basis the availability, right? So morning 10 to 11, right? He's available on Saturdays and Sundays, so I can choose either Saturday and he can or Sunday, right? So I can put a start date. For instance, I'm putting 18th April and taking it, say, for till 30th of May next month, and I can have on a weekly basis 7 sessions being, taken up with Mr. Badal, for instance, right? So that's also possible, but just for a testing purposes, let me just book a 20-minute session. So all available slots for the next week will be mentioned here. So Sunday 18th April is coming and showing me. So the morning 11 a.m. probably suits me. I'll click on choose and I will land on this page, which is review and pay page. So you'll find that it is asking me some more information because the expert needs to know as to what is the agenda of the meeting, right? And what is the exact query that I'm looking for, right? So I can very well mention that I can type in here complete description as to what I'm looking for, detailing out what kind of a interview I have, for which profile I have, and everything, right? So for the testing purpose, I'm writing test here because without putting anything here, I will not be able to book a session because it is very much needed for expert to know your exact query. And for instance, I took a example wherein there are 2 to 3 queries. Even you can click those queries and sort of upload that here, and you need not to even type in, right? Further down, you will find like who's joining the session, yourself and your expert, and a moderator to see oversee everything is going perfectly fine. And on this right side, you will find the details of the session. It's a Sunday session on 18th April. I'm booking for 20 minutes, 11 a.m. to 11:20, the pricing and everything. And I'll just have to press on the confirm and pay. You'll land onto the payment gateway, and you just have to make the payment, and your session will be booked. And that's about it. So it's as simple as booking a home service from an app. It's as easy as booking a cab from another kind of an app. It's as easy as booking a a dish from a restaurant these days. So pretty simple and pretty easy. But let me just share one more part, most important part with you, which is how the session really looks like when you book it, right? So it goes, after booking the session, it goes on your dashboard, right? So you click on the dashboard, you'll find your sessions here. You will definitely get a notification through an SMS, through a email, and it will also be there in your upcoming sessions. These are all past sessions, right? So in upcoming sessions also it will be shown like this only, where the session information will be mentioned, and you will just have to click on this yellow button. It will be written as join the class, right? So in the upcoming session it will be written as join the class. You will click it, and that's about it. So you're gonna see a session like this. So I'm just showing you a session which has already happened on our portal, and this will give you a real idea as to how the session looks like on GrabGuidance portal.
Let me understand you first completely, Mayank. What have you done? You've done your BCom honors from where?
I've done my BCom honors from Pacific University, Udaipur.
Okay, okay. So it's a kind of deemed university.
Yeah, it's a deemed university.
Okay. So, Mayank, what are you looking for? First of all, let me know your interest. I mean, what interests you all the more? Like,
Uh,
you have what kind of interest in the field of education, from the perspective of education, or even if you have any other creative interests?
All right, I think you really have understood as to how things work on GrabGuidance. So if in case you have any further queries, you can definitely write to us on info@grabguidance.com. And in the end, I would really want to thank you for watching our video and knowing about GrabGuidance. Thank you so much and have a nice day.